WorldCup dapono so den tin. Black Stars are qualified for the WorldCup. Unim coach Otto Addo, you know his tactical brilliance. Ghanaians say you are Kenya say you bear additions to the technical team. There is coach Kwasi Appiah, where Sudan
original
coach.
91.9 FM.
Unfortunately, Sudan are not going to the WorldCup. Or yeah, an ESCO member of the Ghana Football Association. What coaching Black Stars to be paying. Among for say yeah, probi amana kwa and technical team no for the WorldCup. That person should not be far from Coach Kwasi Appiah. What is here for the again? And even you think say Coach Otto Addo needs extra hands at the WorldCup 2026 and
I think the question is a good question. First, may I answer Kwasi Appiah. For me, being an ESCO member, the mechanism when himself Kwasi Appiah a coach in Sudan. I don't know say Mrama ho kwan say obi say Mrama ho kwan dia anka me hu information ho because one or Ghana ni and me I always believe say I am my opportunity no say na me can say Mrama ho kwan say or member or more group no like ESCO na so betimi dia anka I don't because of experience you understand you so betimi abua like Otto Addo na say Otto Addo comfortable working with him because when say like on also choice say obey comfortable and yes be okay because now no one national coach
sure
intini so dey obi ba on also no ni we concern say asimesi ad ni be metimi na ye adwuma nti say Kwasi Appiah ebetimi na say Otto Addo okay there me hu from so be because omo joining heads together I think say o metimi because Kwasi Appiah co work or the Ghana according to that kind of experience no into obetimi aboa say obetimi nko ade a me hu from so and second question Otto Addo dey no I think say football no I always say ya born international level ntimi o international level coaches no head coaches no omo one in chain management no omo no omo ye adwuma ni nyina ntino o dey mean so as a Portugal most of Portuguese coaches no omo assistant ne omo wachi na omo na normally university graduates omo sua de omo no read the games no bibia nti so be Europe before a coach be changes bia no okwa assistant coach ho ana say obi ho no nti omo no omo steady nti no enye Otto Addo nko ase because on your coach nti enje adwuma ne ma on nko da bi because ye amanfo obi ho no ma ono betimi adwen wo say no ade we ye ni say ya be ye ebi a head coach no kwa na adwen no enko ho no yeah obi timi sporty player very fast one say no we a very good player like I was switched from striker to a midfielder but I'm say Ghana coaches ni bebre no ebia anye until get to a time Jones Atukwefie was saying say and he say only me adwuma for years one switch me no obi be switch no obi be switch me ne ade but obi so be hu say no ebia smesi the ball no no
original 91.9 FM
from distance ebia striking no the center unya ball too much obi fight but o midfielder obetimi benefit from more and o de me be echi and am be ka o ntino say yebetimi anya omo asua ade no betimi aboa like Otto Addo because eno na Otto Addo ehia aya amete say yen sake no yenye say no coaches no bebre na no almost start free baby and so mo bedu baby almost start bia no mo nye say nti no si enya amanfo na omo timi support na omo be boa no amana timi ayeden obetimi akosoro abeboa Ghana
amanfo say the Ghana Football Association should consider attaching him to the Black Stars 10-car team for the WorldCup since Sudan Enco WorldCup ni bi Osanso ye ESCO member. The Ghana Football Association should at least
then they will take on that. Because at this point, I think say preparation no echo towards a certain direction. Would the another coach Bema then ebe to say per se delay niama and I would drag the preparation or certain things progress team na ye technical team ni there aye for the team How do you see it?
Well, it's two sides of the coin. You understand?
Yes.
But definitely, Ghana Football Association employ other tanker handlers or tanker hands to help Coach Otto Addo. So say
do you think he needs help?
He needs, definitely. He needs.
Really?
Yeah, he needs help because it's the biggest stage.
But he's been there before.
I agree. But what was our results? What was our output? You understand the point? What was our output? And this time around, you've heard a minister saying, "Say, opese Ghana koya die." You get a point. I mean, that's a fact. So the point is that now, dear never Kwasi Otto Addo koya die. Oh, WorldCup nasi. You understand the point? And they, it's a normal practice. Anytime I ever call WorldCup, in fact, every country, you would have to extend or employ more hands because you will need scouts, you will need those who study opponents for you, technical support, advisors, and all that. That is what I'm saying. Sir, I will agree to the notion, say Kwasi Appiah, not forgetting that he's an ESCO member of the FA. So he's not far from the Ghana Football Association, or you're an ESCO member of the Ghana Football Association. So what's him Diano, no bet me aboye in a way. Not forgetting also say he also knows this team so well. He's coached them before. He understands the team chemistry. And even Coach Otto Addo, he knows Kwasi Appiah so well. They understand themselves. And he says, Kwasi Appiah, and also as an advisor technically. I'm not sure it's far from right.
Do you think, say, minister no any or untrusted Otto Addo that much, and I say unbelieving in his philosophy or whatever, to even think, to even go to that direction. Say, technical heads, embe kanu, and I am coach be now be assisting in a way. Do you think, say, the kind of support that we need to give to Otto Addo, no, ensure that manage that support?
Well, Ebiano me can say Coach Otto Addo and the support. The support from.
Why do you think he needs that support?
Because it is the biggest stage, a WorldCup. Whether you like it or not, the Thomas Tuchels and those top coaches, you are going to meet them. What did I say?
No, but for you to even say it's the biggest thing, he's been there before.
I agree.
Yes, and the issues surrounding the Ghana's failure in that competition in 2022 was because of off-pitch issues.
Okay, let's do this. Can you imagine 3 Lions of England?
Yeah.
Black Stars of Ghana.
Yeah. And that's a fixture.
Good. Coach Otto Addo on our 10-card team, he leads tactically.
Yeah.
Then Thomas Tuchel is standing. Otto Addo is leading England by 1. He's on this chair. Thomas Tuchel is losing by 1 to Ghana. You as a Ghanaian, you will know, say, Thomas Tuchel is going to do something right. That is the truth. That is the bare truth. That we have to agree that our technical men here in Ghana are not at the top level. If Otto Addo is as top coach as Thomas Tuchel, Kabadis our coach Chelsea, our coach FC Barcelona, our coach Real Madrid, our coach Manchester United, he's not there yet. He was a scout, a trainer scout at Dortmund. That is the truth. But we are glad that we also have somebody who is rising up. So we want to help him to rise up. That I agree. And I am for it because if you come around, apart from Coach Kwasi Appiah, we're coaching national team, our experience with the national team, this is a coach after all rising through club football. And it's our brighter spot. So we need to give him assistance. Let's not portray that idea, say we do undo her, so that we will protect his image and his growth. Yes, sir. You're breaking WorldCup the pub. You're which I don't support. You get a point. I don't support because I want to say nature and grow well like Kwasi Appiah has done. If you have 2 good coaches, no more blending air boy Black Stars, we'll get to the top level.
No, but Unim, I quite agree with your point. But Niaminti has here said this is a coach why 100% record in qualification to the World Cup. And and yes, I'm disputing your fact or whatever, but I still believe, say, he has something to prove. Allow him to do that. He's been able to qualify the team to the World Cup. He says he is going to make sure Ghana progress further from the quarterfinals. Now we know, say, that's the best stager Ghana do in the World Cup. So if this coach, and in the last 2 games, I personally, I've seen an improvement in the way the Black Stars are playing, because we share your laterals now, they join attack, and when Ohun say we are being attacked, especially in our last game, Accra Sports Stadium now, he made them, he stopped them from joining attack, and that helped us. And this is a coach, I think, when he came to the Black Stars, he was static. He was just using a 4-2-3-1 system. He variates the games are only who say it's best to play the 3-back system or 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. There. Time or starting here, he was just playing one system. He went to Senegal, Mali, to prove a point. Also in Ghana, when everybody thought that Mali would beat us because they looked very strong, very exceptionally strong, but he did it. Let's give him that credit. Then I believe, World Cup in Ghana will still qualify to the World Cup. Give him this chance, allow him to go and do what he has to do. He probably needs the support from the Ghanaians. But anytime there's an issue, Otto Addo's name is called upon or something, and then you hear negative thoughts. Well, no, as a coach, how do you feel? He will feel. How do Ghanaians? He's a human being, and I believe everyone would agree. You can be pushed to a limit. A lot has been said. In Nyama Akoso, we are Ghanaians. We know where we are in the space. We know exactly what has gone on. And closer to him. How do you think he will feel? And this is a man who is leading us to the World Cup. And when we are still here, a day to 2026, and we are still talking about assistance or assisting, another coach should come and assist him. How do you think he will feel?
Well, at this point, Minyasho say a matter of his feelings. No, a matter of only feelings and bembium.
No, but
now we have progressed to the World Cup. Yeah, but say I come make an impact. We have traveled far above a person's feelings, because the feelings he have as a Ghanaian or as a coach, every Ghanaian has that feeling. Obia so ewa kwenya so benya feeling be around something. Now the point I'm making is that and yes, say be AKwasi Appiah Coach Otto Addo is a good coach. He's a good coach. But my point is, through and through within yourself, if you have the chance to employ Coach Otto Addo, Thomas Tuchel, or Jose Mourinho for the Black Stars ahead of the 2026 World Cup, which coach will you employ?
Oh, definitely.
Will you forgo Jose Mourinho, Thomas Tuchel, and appoint Otto Addo?
No, we all know the issues surrounding his appointment.
So no Ghanaian will do that.
Yes.
That is the fact. The fact that no Ghanaian will even go for a Ghanaian in the name of Coach Otto Addo against Thomas Tuchel, and then Jose Mourinho tells you, Otto Addo leading Black Stars to the World Cup needs assistance from other coaches to augment whatever he's going to do or complement his efforts there. Send a beya or don't so many to that level. Either Jose Mourinho and all that. There are people who are working for them. And no more here, there are people who are working for them. That is what we are calling for Otto Addo. Send a beya on Kofeli for the second timer. Ghanaians who say he should be sacked. The moment he's sacked, a chain has been broken. Now he's built chemistry with the Black Stars. Ghanaians have now understood him. He's getting to a certain level. All of a sudden, 1 year into Yapamono. Now I call for another coach. Another coach has started able the chemistry, the formation system. No, it changes a whole lot in the Black Stars. So why not we maintain Otto Addo? We give him assistance. Send a beya obetimian succeed now what check our Black Stars.
I agree, but I don't think this is the right time. The time is too short for that.
But you see, the truth is that when we when we joke and we take Otto Addo, even though he has a technical advisor like this to the WorldCup, we'll be embarrassed. That is the hard truth that Ghanaians don't want to understand. Thomas Tuchel on no day will discipline Otto Addo on the touchlines. We have to agree to that. We have to agree.
Stats will tell you that.
You see, let me tell you.
He can come up with a strategy.
See, there's another thing that Ghanaians are not getting. Time now. You're free AFCON no more. When we couldn't qualify for the AFCON. ESCO a meeting continually 3 days at the Ghana Football Association. Now, one of the reasons why Omofi said I was to Addo stay as a coach. The ESCO members are all of this. And they say, when they brought the science and data to the discussion platform, to the ESCO meetings, that was where the technical team and then the video analysts were explaining issues to the ESCO members for them to take a decision. Now, when you take the AFCON qualifiers, the input work rates of our players were even not up to half of what they put in the WorldCup qualifiers of the players themselves, not technical team. And the HL will say players to decide say they'll play for the WorldCup and qualify for the AFCON. They don't care. That is the truth.
So do you blame Otto Addo for this?
No, I don't blame Otto Addo. But I'm saying that if you have a good coach or a coach who has seen it before, a do stage, he will know how to blend anger with already made players. I do that stage. Now, who said the work rate of players are falling in the AFCON? You will get to know that the buggers are not interested in AFCON. You blend the local players and those who you have not given opportunity to. That is where they will come in as hungry lions to work for you. You understand? But that ideology will not come because now you say WorldCup here. You're a body WorldCup team. But don't also forget and say if we don't qualify to the AFCON, it has destroyed Ghana chemistry. They say about AFCON, we are not there. We are not AFCON. Yeah, and we'll use the AFCON as our WorldCup qualifiers or preparatory grounds to get a players like Benjamin Asai will be tested in this AFCON. We'll get to know his strength and all those things. But then I say, anyhow, I want to say train up to March to play a friendly game. March, April, May, June, World Cup. You understand? So it makes it quite difficult.
It's difficult, and yes, it makes it way. But then you see, like I said, for the AFCON, no, I feel say it has to do with the players because some decided not to even show up when they were called.
Yes, so I do honor. What was the managerial skill, the managerial intelligence, and the approach from Coach Otto Addo and the technical team? Because he's not alone. You have John Pencil who have played for the Black Stars before. You have Fatau who have played for the Black Stars before. So they should, at that point in time, they should be able to tell the coach something about the attitude of players when it comes to AFCON and the World Cup qualifiers. That is why they are there. Because nobody can convince me that John Pencil is a better coach than Didi Dramani or Coach David Duncan. No, he's not. He is there because he has played for the Black Stars at the top level. He understands the Black Stars so well. On coaching Division 1 that. Division 2, I mean him say on one team or coach. And also pressure be anyhow. So you can't tell me that he's a better coach than the rest of the coaches you are seeing. But he's there because he has experience at the Black Stars level, of which I agree he should be there. But the good level will be say, I want to say more impact, in the Black Stars. The advice also more to Addo. You see, not choosing good assistance also can cause your downfall. Sadly, we have not watched it well. You could see, sir, Coach Ofe, David is working. You could see that David is working. But what can you say about John Pencil? What can you say about him? You see, sometimes let's call a spade a spade. na emboa yen as Ghanaians. Yeah, call World Cup. Yen kobo qualifiers bi omo. Now everybody at the World Cup is a top class coach, it's a top class player, it's a top class team. And you are going to meet them. We have to beat them and qualify to the next stage. And go and meet a tougher hurdle. And I said I didn't dare to go close, you did grow. CCCC Namako. We are joking. Yeah, I didn't dare grow seriously. That has to do with the Antoine Selom Semenyo deal with Man City.
Yeah.
My brother, you're a Chelsea fan, eh? Okay, nice one. So I likely say Antoine Semenyo will play against Chelsea again the weekend.
The deal have not been done yet. So
What do I say?
Let it be done.
No, I agree. I think they deal need yet.
It's not yet done.
And now after the Bournemouth game,
Yeah.
he waved a farewell
Yes.
to the Bournemouth fans.
But
Yes.
would still on that subject, how do you see that transfer? Do you think, say, it's a very good move for Semenyo?
It's a good move in the paper. On paper, it's a good move.
To be frank,
Man U will have given me a better platform.
yes, I am a Man United fan.
Yeah.
Not sentiments, but I think say in Man U, a very ideal place
He will play 85%
for
of the game.
Semenyo than Man City.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Omar Mamouche Tibencho,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
they bought him £70 million.
Yes.
Or Tibench, on mobile.
Man City have no patience.
Ryan Checky, I feel the one year we So the front trial. Already, Erling Haaland has cemented the stay. You get a point. Nti why now Kwakotun? Phil Foden.
When you say Mamouche, na a top player of Frankfurt.
Exactly. That's the point.
And when he came, na Oshishe goals. That's time now by no na Haaland dey pra.
Yeah. So he had an opportunity.
He had an opportunity, but he was supposed to play with Haaland.
Yeah.
There was, I think, on some few occasions, he was supposed to give service to Haaland. One man is up, pass, no. Since that time, no, and I started benching, no.
That's the point. And to Selom Semenyo deal no dear. I think Meka Sabia. For now, I see it as a mistake. But let's hope. On say Pep say he doesn't sign players for the same seasons. He signs players for the coming seasons. So let's hope say he has a plan for Antoine Semenyo.
There's a reason why I think Pep wants this deal done immediately.
Okay.
And for the fact to say, Chairman General, for the fact to say, or signing Semenyo no. He wants to. Someone him said the contract ended this season.
Yes, exactly.
And it's very obvious he's leaving. So if he's leaving Man City at the end of the season, would you say Semenyo is in safe hands?
You see, I think Salam took the decision based on the assurance of Pep Guardiola. Because I say Pep ends now for next season. Dear, he's not joining City until only Pep didn't come 1-on-1. Then he took a decision. Say, in fact, the team was still in towards Man United. He was almost a United player. Until
United started from I think May, June this year.
Exactly.
That time no now sitting bar picture no more.
That is the point.
And even I think getting to the end of the transfer window, no, now Chelsea made an inquiry.
But
this time so Chelsea go inquiry, but it was too late. Because Usha Semenyo is a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, he's a Chelsea fan.
Yes.
That's true.
And I think say he need to weigh his options before he puts that pen on the paper.
Oh, I didn't them say Omoyo. Well, because and not that bye he did.
He did, yeah.
And the way the players were hugging him, we bam now we are bam no. Obviously, it's a farewell message. And Odiama Bournemouth fans. And me say and any Ochina, the deal will be done for Semenyo to play against Chelsea the weekend. That I'm sure will happen. So in less than 5 days, you play against Chelsea twice.
Let's see whether
first one shot.
Yeah.
But let's say in City, maybe you may score.
But what was the Chelsea are bought twice then?
Yes, that's to home and away.
Home and away.
Sure.
Into your about third one.
Third one. Yes.
Yeah. Morris, what's your take on this Semenyo deal?
Speak well, please.
The deal is good on paper.
What do you mean by it's good on paper?
It's good for our brother. It's good on paper, but it's not good for the football.
I believe a lot do not understand what the point you.
I said that because if he goes to Man City, 2 bad games can take him out for 3 months without playing football again. At United, 10 bad games he will start. He will play 95% of United game. Man City can buy you today, play you. They see that you are not meeting up, or you are yet to adapt. They put you one side. Look at this guy they bought from Wolf. Now it's now from a attacking midfielder to number 2. He's playing now as a right back.
Have you forgotten about Grealish?
100 million.
100 million.
Yes.
At the time,
Yes.
the expensive player at the time.
Yes.
They bought him.
And then alone.
In that same season, he was benched.
Bench.
After he was used, I think, for a couple of times when he wasn't performing.
There is something about Pep that many don't know. Pep is not a good buyer when it comes to players. He can buy 10, 3 will work.
I agree.
He's not a good buyer.
Yeah, because if you look at the number of players
He bought, and he sold them on the cheap at the end.
He took over Man City, and then the amount he spent.
And the amount he ended up selling them too,
yes,
on the cheap.
On the cheap. And I'm quite surprised. And I'm surprised that a lot hasn't seen that. But then they have these issues in court, which is we're waiting for the verdict. Although it's taking too long. We all know, or we are all expectant of the outcome of the case. But then still they want to do the things.
You see, when you are playing for Bournemouth, they give you freedom to roam, because Semenyo game is more of the pace and shooting. City want to possess the ball, and you cannot do what you cannot do out of what the coach is saying you do. That means you have to go to the bench. That is one problem. Except Semenyo need to change his game totally, because if they give you the ball and you are running with the ball and you are not getting the goal, Pep will be angry with you. So Pep love to. Don't be surprised. They might end up playing that guy as number 9. I'm telling you. So don't be surprised because the height and the body. Pep will convert him to be a number 9.
That'll be difficult.
When Alan is not playing, he's not in fit. They'll put him as number 9. Pep.
Yes, maybe
with the height he's having and the body he's having.
Fine.
They'll put him there.
When Haaland
and don't be surprised he will perform there.
When Haaland is not available, I agree. When Haaland is not available, I agree.
Yeah.
But when he's available,
he's the number 1. He cannot fit bench number 1. But at the end, I see Pep take him to number 9. You see.
Let's see.
Let me introduce our latest guest, Emmanuel Kusi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Charlie, so how your year go for you this year?
It has been fantastic. And of course, the year is about to end, so we are hopeful and pushing ourselves into the new year.
And how have been your festivities? How has it been for you?
Resting and then pubbing.
What's your take on this Semenyo transfer issue?
Yeah, I think that I'm a bit indifferent in all of this. I think that discussions have gone on, just as my other colleagues have rightly outlined. So I'm looking forward to he getting the opportunity and seeing how best he will utilize it. For me, earlier on, I had a strong feeling that probably Tottenham would have been best for him among all this, the suitors and what have you. I felt Tottenham have been best. For
Why
him.
do you think? Why are you bringing Tottenham into it?
Are you a Tottenham fan?
No. I'm not a Tottenham fan.
No,
Yes, I'm not.
Chelsea
I'm not. I'm a Chelsea fan. But then,
I'm surprised.
if I look at the Tottenham setup and also their hunger, their desire, vis-a-vis where Semenyo is coming from and the progression of his football career, I personally felt that Tottenham would have been best
And they play
among the
similar football
among the various suitors currently. But then I think he has made his decisions, and a lot have gone on, a lot of discussions have gone on, and then he's opting, or he's also opting for Wayne Agency Obeko, Man City. So we are wishing him the best, and Yebeje say Udru Honoma Obetimi. The Dikan say Obenya Biabo is another thing. But yen share the ABC. Because if you look at Omo Wingers, Obiti say, they have Doku, a whole lot. But
Bernardo Silva.
exactly. But I think say, Jidis say Pep war, the reason why. I see Pep say because or Cochrane or Peso J League, Nenia Bre. And one him the one who was Semenyo.
Yeah.
Tiensha said, okay.